Why hello there YouTube and welcome to a Who review. I am Davros and I am a Whovian, and today I am reviewing Doctor Who. Survival. So this is a 1989 serial from 1989. It stars Sylvester McCoy and Sophie Aldred and Anthony Ainley. This is the final ever story from the original run. And that it's 4 parts. So basically the Doctor and Ace return to Earth and finds people are mysteriously disappearing, and there seems to be somewhat off with the cats, strange with the cats. And of course we find that that in this serial the Doctor finds these people are being taken to the planet of the cheetah people, and he also runs into an old foe, the Master, played by Anthony Ainley, who's mingling with these cheetah people. So yeah, the cheetah people. So let's get to my likes and dislikes about this serial. First of all, the likes. I like Sylvester McCoy in this. Yeah, he wasn't the best of doctors. I think Sylvester McCoy and Colin Baker were good doctors. I just feel it was like the wrong time for them both. I liked his performance in this. He was great as the Doctor. I also liked Sophie Aldred as Ace, and that we actually delve into some personal issues with her in this story. And I liked Anthony Ainley as well as the Master. He was just so sinister, and you know, I think his version of the Master got better with age. Not only that, he's the longest running actor to have played the Master to this very day, 1981 to 1989, and was kept reoccurring every so often throughout the 80s. But yeah, I would say that his Master got better with age. Even though he was trying to resemble that of Roger Delgado, I still think he was, you know, he did get better with age, and he was good in this serial. Yeah, but I liked, you know, I liked that it was dark as well. This was a very dark serial where, you know, it was just a dark story, very dark indeed, and I just like that, the dark atmosphere of it, and stuff. I liked the visual effects we had in this. Wasn't computer generated or wrote, but still good effects-ish. Now to the dislikes. I didn't like the secondary, the backup characters we had for this story. They were a bit pathetic and a bit like, oh no, we're lost, and it sort of like left the Doctor and Ace to clean up the mess. We had one character who was a soldier or a military expert, and he knew about survival. I liked him at first, but then he thought, oh, this is all a dream, when the Doctor saves him and brings him back to Earth. Yeah, I didn't really think much to the cheetah people. I mean, they were cheetah people, but I could clearly tell they were people in costumes. I mean, yeah, that's the whole thing with Doctor Who. You can tell they're people in costumes, but I don't know, they just weren't as developed for me, you know, the cheetah people. They've not, to my knowledge, made a return in the revived era or anything, or audio adventures. I don't know, but yeah, I just didn't think much to the cheetah people. For me, the true evil that saved this was Anthony Ainley as the Master. He was really evil, and he was infected with this cheetah virus. Yeah, it turns out the cheetah people are humans, and there's this virus which turns them into cheetah people, and that's what was happening with the Master. I didn't like how that was left unresolved, the Master's fate, because in the finale of that story, the Master and the Doctor were both fighting, and, you know, and the Doctor was like going, if we fight like cannibals, we will die like cannibals, and he ended up back on Earth after he realised what he was doing was, you know, inhumane. But yeah, we don't know what happened to the Master. I mean, his fate somewhat gets revealed later on in, like, the 90s TV movie, I think, or something. I don't know, but we do know that the Master survived. Let's put it like that. Yeah. I also like that this had a guest appearance from a comedy duo called Hale and Pace. They were like big in the 80s and the early 90s. They were a good comedy duo. I like them too in this. They made a brief guest appearance as two shopkeepers when the Doctor was buying some cat food to lure in some mystical alien cat. Yes, and another thing, I don't like that this was the last ever serial, because, you know, Sylvester, McCoy and Sophie Aldred were confident that there were going to be more Doctor Who after this, but yeah, I just didn't like how it got cancelled, you know. In fact, you know, that's another thing, it got cancelled, so my generation, the 90s kids, didn't know what Doctor Who was. I mean, yeah, I have very vague memories of the TV movie, but yeah, I just didn't like how this got cancelled. It wasn't a bad serial. I mean, it was an okay serial. It was dark, it was gritty, but yeah, it just had very underdeveloped characters and monsters, and for me, all I took from that serial was the great performances that Sylvester, McCoy and Anthony Ainley gave in it. Yeah. This serial looked a bit rushed as well. Yeah, it just wasn't... It could have been a lot better, but they didn't do it. Yeah, that's all I can say. It was a good serial, but it could have been done better, but it wasn't. So, yeah, I think that's all I've got to say about this serial, so let's get to my ratings. So, Survival was good-ish, it was okay. You know, there was a... You know, here's some facts right, though. This serial was a nightmare to film, because they filmed this on a... They filmed the Planet of the Cheetah People on a quarry, and it was a blazing hot summer day, and, you know, the people in them cheetah suits, they definitely deserved a medal, because they were sweltering in this. In fact, apparently one of the extras who was in a cheetah people costume ripped his off because it was so hot. Yeah, it was, you know, it was a very hot day on that quarry apparently, and, you know, I mean, if I was there and I was playing the Doctor, or if I was Sylvester McCoy or something, I daren't complain about the heat, given what those extras had to go through. Yeah, and Ace, she had a connection with one of the cheetah people. It was like a friend or something. I don't know, but in the end, Ace managed to save her, or at least save her humanity or something. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Survival. I'm gonna give this one. I think I'll give Doctor Who Survival 3 out of 5. A 3 out of 5 for Survival. And it's 30 years old at the end of this year as well, this serial. So, almost 30 years since it got cancelled. Crazy, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it for this Who review. Have you seen Survival? What do you think to it? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are down below in the description. I have been Davros the Whovian, so until next time, run for your life.